Welcome back. Another week or a couple days passed by. So the fiberglass and fairing compound really cured up. This is ready for sanding, but I'm not gonna sand it just yet. I'm gonna first peel off peel ply. I'll have to start working earlier rather than late. And it's raining a lot. It's a bit dark in the boat because it's raining and I forgot to bring any electric lights. So it's difficult to see what I'm doing. But today we're continuing to lay up glass. So I'm cutting pieces even though I've already faired one of them. Most of them are still pretty deep, so I'm not comfortable with just filling all of them with a lot of fairing compound. This one I did already add fairing compound just to level it out so it would be easier to lay glass, because there was a huge dimple in there and that was making it difficult for the glass to sit straight. Same there. That one was alright. The 5 ones on these sides can just take more layers and then be grinded off. So I need 5 times 5, 7 times 5, 8, 9 times 5. So I need 45 more of these. So in the kitchen, somebody had relocated a lamp to be right here above the sink. However, I wanted back to the original place, and before there was just a white wooden thing attached to the ceiling, but I don't want that anymore. I want the headlight to be right here on the original spot. But to get the wiring back is super difficult because you can't reach where they put it. So I kind of made a fishhook mechanism and pulled it right through. I'll show you. So we put a round bit of electrical hard wire around it so that we can pull on something. And then we bring through this hook, which we then twist around. Okay, now it should work. I decided to stop glassing and start fairing, or at least laying on fairing compound. These 5 are first layups. The one in the back is the second layup. That was already sanded in a second layup. And these 3 are also 4. Our first time. So tomorrow we'll be focusing on sanding away some that I forgot. Putting on second layer of fairing, sanding, and templating those holes in the back. It's time to go home. So I got this one off finally, and as we see, the bulkhead isn't attached to the headliner nor to the fiberglass of the ceiling itself, or the coach roof, or however you want to call it. So what I'm gonna do is probably put in something in here with fiberglass to connect it to the headliner, and then remove the wood trim and paint it white, or maybe add some trim, but at least have some kind of connection so that it stays in place. But this was very difficult to remove. I had to use all kinds of tricks, one of which is going below with the multi-tool and then wrenching my way in. This one really has to come out with brute force. I was thinking the last days on how to tackle this last part, fiberglassing, and instead of fiberglassing all these difficult shapes, I'm gonna fiberglass over a square rectangle in the hope that it will be flat, and I'll just edge off the edges with fairing compound and paint, and it will look good enough. So for this corner piece, I put in a piece of fiberglass, pre-wetted it with an electric wire through the middle and a knot that I would be able to pull through. And I pulled it against the back side of the ceilings in the hope that it would attach, so that when I want to fair or add fairing compound to it, there is something to attach to. I'm gonna try to grind off the edges here as well. But first let it cure and see if it sticks. I really hope it sticks. It looks like it's actually gluing to the surface. It doesn't look like it on camera, but it does in real life. Taking care of garbage. Also part of this process. Oh, I told myself I should be ready by the time this parking lot filled in. I'm not fully there yet. However, there is still time. Look at that rainbow. Believe it or not, this is looking way tidier than before. I'm trying to create some order in the chaos before I will finish off all of this sanding. I just wanted to remove the excess of dust and yeah, make it a bit more easy to work here without getting dust in everywhere. A cool thing is that by removing this electrical panel, I saw that it had bronze hinges. Really nice ones, and I think I'm gonna use them for my fridge. Now the fridge opens like this. It's one I'm fiberglassed in myself and installed this freezer element to it, but it doesn't really work. I never managed to attach this back end, but also it's not that pretty. I think I want the fridge, or useful even, because it opens vertically. You have to keep it open or it falls down. So it's either keeping it open with your head or something else, and that may go wrong. So what I thought is I'll use these hinges over here so that we can open the fridge like this horizontally, which will be way easier when I'm cooking. So it will be a pull in the middle, klung, and then get to my stuff. And then I'll need to just mold these in the wood that's already there, because now it's sticking out. So I'll have to cut some away. But I promised myself not to start projects before I finished all of this sanding and painting, or at least the base layer. So yeah, tidying up, vacuum cleaning, getting out some dust bags, and prepping for the coming days. I'm a bit afraid to pull this off because I used a slow hardener, and I'll wait for tomorrow. Then I'm sure it will have been cured, or will have cured. Yeah, looking better bit by bit. Today I had to wait for the fairing compound to get hard. So I found a free dinghy and I'm cleaning it right now. Looks pretty good to me. The only thing I'll still need to buy is rowing oars, but it's a very old dinghy, a free one though. So I'm gonna see if I can fix it up. Today we're cleaning the free dinghy. So this is for the engine mount. There's a bracket and rowing oars. I'm gonna put some wire here so that we can carry it, and one up front as well here. Yeah, and there's a D-ring here, a big one. This is really cool. I'm happy with this. Yeah. After a second layer of fairing compound and some sanding, it's looking pretty flat to me. I think primer will fill in the voids that are currently still there. And this, it looks like it's something, but it's really nothing. Yeah, this is 1 out of 6. No, 10. 1 out of 10. So 9 more to go, and then these big surfaces. That ugly corner, yeah, still a lot to do.